Hi there garden friends, and welcome to my little cottage garden at Oak Hill in Sweden. I just want to stop by today and share a beautiful moment when I am harvesting cucumbers in the open in my little vegetable garden. You have seen this place from start, early spring this year, and my plan was to grow cucumbers. In Sweden it's most common to grow cucumbers who are like heat-loving vegetables in a greenhouse. But I really want to recommend people to try to grow cucumbers in the open. It's really simple, and except the slugs who are a problem of course, there are no like common pests that will go for the cucumbers in the open. It's more likely to have pests in the greenhouse. So I really love to grow cucumbers in the open. In this bed I grow a variety that is suitable for, you know, pickled cucumbers and also fermented cucumber. And for this I use the short varieties. Don't know exactly what you call them in English, but they are short. And you can see they have this structure on the surface. And there is another variety that we grow in Sweden. This is like a cucumber you will normally buy in the stores in Sweden, and it's the surface is more like even, and this is not. So this is a cucumber that we grow for pickling, and this is for eating fresh. And of course you can eat this one fresh too. It's not a problem. When I harvest it, it has like thorns on. I will choose another one for you. So here you can see the thorns. They can actually hurt if you let small kids pick them. So I used to take my hand like this, or I use my trousers just to get rid of the thorns. If you want to grow cucumbers in the open in a climate like mine, we have quite a short season here in Sweden, and the season is not that, you know, hot most often. The hot season is very short. So I used to start my plants indoors or in a greenhouse. I make the sowings in May. I plant them out early in June, and I harvest and harvest and harvest, and then the plants are finished by the end of August or September, depending on where I grow them, of course. We may have first frost in Sweden already in September, and then they are done, of course, because they will not stand any cold temperatures at all. Most often I try to pick the cucumbers when they are not yet ripe. They are most often green or quite small fruits. And the fruits actually contains of, you know, the seeds. And if the fruit are allowed to develop fully on the plants, they will be, well, not that pleasant to eat, so to say. I have with me an example in my little basket. So this is a white variety, white miniature, that I grow at home for pickling, and these two fruits are actually from the same plant. This is a young fruit and this one is older, and I allowed it to ripe at the plant before I picked it. Here you can spot the seeds inside the cucumber, but you will not notice it when you eat it because it is very soft. But if I allow the fruit to stay on the plant and ripe, it will produce seeds. And the seeds are hard and not very tasty. So if I find fruits like this, I do not throw them away. I simply split them. Most often I remove the shell. And it will be super tasty. Well, now, if I should give you a few advices on how to grow cucumbers in like a climate like mine, in the open, it would be to prepare a nice bed or an area where you are going to grow the cucumbers. Lots and lots of manure or nutrients in the soil, because cucumbers love well-fed soil. And in this case, I grow the cucumbers in a compost pile covered with silage, so it's mulched. And I also have an irrigation system, so I water very frequently, every day. And cucumbers also love water, so you have to water on a regular basis. It's not okay to water then and then wait for a couple of days, because then the taste will not be that good. And also give it a try to let the cucumbers spread out like this. You don't have to grow it on a trellis, for example. It grows really, really good like this, and it's the most simple way to grow cucumbers as well. So give it a try and keep harvesting. Don't let the fruits ripe and produce the seeds, because then they will not continue to produce fruits in a long season. So that's a few things that you can think about when you want to grow cucumbers in your garden like this. I love this harvest. So pretty and tasty. Good luck with all your cucumbers and have a really nice day in your garden. Bye from Sweden.